Hello everyone! Today I have a fairly short build for you, and that is because this is the trailer build for my new Occult Legacy challenge. I had a couple of options for living situations for this challenge, or at least this generation of this challenge, and I chose to put her into a trailer. So you can see I'm kind of just figuring out the floor plan here and getting that kind of set up. So if you don't know, the first episode of that Legacy Challenge will premiere on Friday. That'll be September 6th, I believe. I might be off on that. Yep, nope, so September 6th. And I'm pretty excited about it. I've already recorded it. And it was a lot of fun. I actually wish I had done this sooner. I'd been thinking about it for a while, but I had some computer things I had to figure out first, and then I didn't want to start it over the summer. So waited until fall, or at least close to fall. And yeah, so I'm very excited to do this one. I don't usually play with the occults very often. I have done kind of a speed through of the Realm of Magic pack, but that's really about it. So it's interesting to try out Strangerville and do all of that. So excited to go through that. And if you want to check that out Friday, I will definitely be taking some suggestions, tips on the gameplay. I'll be recording the second episode the day after that premieres. So feel free to stop by and let me know your thoughts on it and, some tips, etc. All right, so this trailer, is a fixer-upper, and I did that because I thought it would be fun just to go ahead and kind of use that as like a extra side thing that we can fix it up. So I tried to keep it kind of cheap. My thought process was that, she either graduated college, which my character does not have a degree, but we'll pretend, I guess, and is working in the lab, because that is what the challenge requires. So she had to buy a cheap rundown trailer to live in, or is renting, however we want to do it. I can make it a rental if you guys would prefer me to do that. I didn't mention that in the gameplay, but let me know in the comments below if that's something you would like to see, as this be like a residential rental unit. I don't think there's anything against that. So I'm not sure when this challenge was created, so the pack may not have even been out yet. But I'm sure we could probably throw that in if you wanted to. At the same time, there might be a lot of other stuff going on, so it'd be a big challenge. If you want to torture me, choose residential option or rental option. All right, so anyway, the other thing with this generation is the color is orange. So this has a lot of orange in it. I tried not to make it really tacky, but again, keep in mind, I'm thinking maybe this is like, older, like 70s type trailer. The outside looks nice because they've had to update it. That's my theory on that. They had to do something with the outside for some reason, so it looks nice on the outside. But I wanted it to kind of have that a little bit of rundown, maybe a little tacky, looking, so that, it'd have a little more of an effect when we update it. Because, I'm assuming she's not going to get wealthy doing, her job at this lab, but I think she'll get enough to make it look, like a nice modest home when we're done. That's my hope anyway. And I think, and because I've never played this, I don't know. I think she'll make a decent amount of money. But as I said, not anything too crazy. I could be wrong. Completely wrong. But my focus, as I said, was kind of on this orange color. And I hope I didn't make it look too ugly, but that was the point, like this horrible carpet, things like that. Yeah, we're still gonna stick with orange for most of the house. The child's room is not going to have that orange theme to it. I believe the color for that one is gray, so we'll focus on that once we have our alien child, because the next generation has to be an alien. So the other thing with this is, again, I didn't want to go too crazy. I used this bed from the Love Struck pack, and I love it for this type of gameplay. I know it is a limited, time thing, but if you download this, you don't have Love Struck, I mean, I used multiple packs in this build. Anything you don't have, the game will replace. So hopefully it replaces it with something that's kind of, shabby looking. Who knows? It might give you a nice, pretty bed. I don't know. I actually don't know exactly how that works. I don't know if it tries to keep it in a certain price range or just hands you whatever. I've never really paid attention. And I have all the packs that, really have build stuff, so. But I did attempt to make some of this look decent. So, keep that in mind. I really tried not to make this look too ugly. I think I changed out. I had put this room in here to do like a little laundry room, but I didn't want to put in laundry, the little room by the door. I ended up taking that out later on because I was trying to keep this as a starter home, and yeah, it got a little pricey. So I took that out, and for my gameplay, I took out the child's room that I decorate later on, just to keep that price down for her a little more. Because I didn't need it. I did save it as a room, so I will just be adding that on once we're ready to have our baby. So I will say this was a bit of a struggle because, one, I don't normally use orange. I like fall colors, so I'm surprised I don't use as much orange as I think I would, but I think I stick to like the browns with a few orange accents, like artwork, things like that. So I like fall colors, but I realized there's a lot more orange than I thought, but at the same time, not enough. So yeah, struggled a bit with that. I also, you can see I kind of go through and I'm changing things around a little bit as I realized that the house was a little more expensive than I wanted it to be. It wasn't too bad, but I definitely didn't want it to be over that 20,000 simoleon mark. So I kind of, updated things, and I still wanted to put a few things outside. We have to grow a plant, so I wanted a couple of planters in there because I also wanted this to be a house you can download and use. So I didn't want to neglect things just because I was going to use this for gameplay. So I had to go through and change some things out. So this area does look like it's a bit open and a lot of space. And part of our renovation, I think, will be putting in maybe that laundry room. If we decide to do the for rent and we want to actually have some of those events happen, I'll put it maybe as a utility room instead. So I think as we upgrade, I might do that if you guys decide to, and just kind of cheat those funds to add that in, just because that'd be something we decide as a group. So now just kind of finishing up, the outside. Nothing crazy with this. Just kind of making it, look a little bit better. Decided against covering that patio at this point. I might do something with it later on as we get into our gameplay. But again, I wanted it to look kind of run down, kind of not, the best trailer to be in, but we're gonna say they redid the siding. Okay, I'm going with that because I couldn't find siding I liked that looked right. So I didn't want it to be really run down. I wanted it to look halfway decent, but so yeah. All right, so again, kind of basic stuff here, and we are at the end of the video. And I really enjoyed doing this. I hope you guys will have fun with this Let's Play. I'm going to let you go to take a look at the few photos this has, and I will be right back. Alright, let me know what you think of this build in the comments. It's a fun build. I think it's going to be fun to kind of remodel it as we go, and I'm excited about it. So make sure if you want to follow along with this Occult Legacy challenge that you subscribe. Also, please like the video. That way, I know what you guys enjoy seeing, so I would definitely appreciate it. All right. I will see you guys again on Friday, and my next build video will be next Tuesday, and that will continue our Townie remodel challenge. So stay tuned for that. All right, you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.